what's good, Army? Hold on, wait. Army, what's good, man? Guys. Look, guys. I know it's been a minute, guys. I know. It's been a while. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad y'all still welcome me with warm arms. It's been a little minute, man. It's been a little minute. So I was requested this, and I really want to look into it, man. It says why the music industry is terrified of BTS. Shout out to who was it? We just said their name. Shout out to Tatiana Kovakovoka. That's how we say it. I'm sorry, that's how you about to run it. 4538, man. I got some more others that y'all been requesting, man. But we about to tap in with this, man, because industry, man. I know how to. I'm gonna just play. I don't even turn on the CC. Oh, let me look. My shit already on again. I don't mean to, you know what I'm saying, yap a lot, but I know how the industry get, bro. The industry is a cruel game, man. It's an evil game, man. But without nonetheless, let's get into the video, man. I think our CCs are turned on.
On April 3rd, Jimin of BTS became the first South Korean soloist to debut at #1 on the world's biggest.
Hold on, wait. Who's all on this? Like crazy, Jimin be spitting. Flowers by Miley Cyrus, Last Night by Morgan Wallen, Kill Bill, Creepin', Die For You, Boy's a Liar. Damn, Boy's a Liar charted at 7? Damn. Pink Panthers, Nice Spice. Okay.
Music chart, the Billboard Hot 100. His song Like Crazy became the 7th song ever by a Korean act to reach #1.
Dynamite. Chat, we done heard Dynamite, Savage Love, Apples on Butter. Chat, you might have to react to some of these, not gonna lie. Let me know down below if you should react to any of those, man.
Are BTS's songs. So all of the Korean songs that reach #1 are from BTS and BTS members only. Actually, all the songs from Asian artists that debuted at #1 are from BTS and BTS members only. And believe it or not, this is extremely scary for the music industry.
Hold on, wait. Yeah, the music industry. Look, the industry. I don't even know if I want to speak on this, man, because I ain't even popping like that, and I'm not trying to get blackballed by anywhere. But I know how the industry get, bro. I know how it get, man. Shit, it's a wicked game, bro. It really is. It's an evil game. Look at this, man. Look at the songs up here.
This is extremely scary for the music industry.
BTS running shit.
Entered the Hot 100's top 10 for the first time in 2018. The music industry has done everything in their power to prevent them from getting #1 songs. But why does BTS keep succeeding despite literally being one of the most sabotaged artists in the industry? And why would all these music entities work together to harm one artist? Isn't this simply paranoia from BTS fans? The industry's actions say something very clear. BTS cannot be at the top, and they don't try to hide this anymore. Everyone can see the industry's obvious intentions by looking at the times they come up with a weird new rule that prevents BTS from succeeding in their charts.
They do that shit all the time. They did this shit. They do this all the time, bro. It's like if you're not industry, they just simply not gonna fuck with you, bro. Like it just is what it is. And the way they tweak things, move things around, bro, I done seen it, bro.
Just look at the latest one. Jimin's song Like Crazy got a #1 in its first week, and it was predicted to stay in the top 10 for its second week. Jimin was achieving the same debut numbers of Olivia Rodrigo, but without the industry support. And this obviously was not the industry's plan. So Billboard decided to change one specific rule that benefits Jimin, so him and only him can fall from the charts, and the rest of it stays exactly the same. It's still unknown.
Nah, the industry. Look at these. Look at the numbers. Whoa. How do you go from #1 to not even in the top 10? How, Sway? How do you go from #1 to not even top 10? That would be the craziest fall off. That's as if everybody at once, everybody around the whole world at once just stopped listening to that shit at the same time and didn't go back to it. That's like everybody, every single person with that same song on their shit Just always like, all right, 3, 2, 1, hands up. And just didn't play the song again. That makes no sense.
Did exactly to make the best-selling song of the week go from 100,000 sales to 14,000 sales. Maybe Billboard didn't just want Jimin to not be in the top 10. They wanted him to free fall. So why filter 60% of the song's sales so he can fall from the top 10 when you can cut 90% of the song's sales and make him have the biggest fall ever? Maybe they didn't just want to take his accomplishment away. They wanted to send a message. They wanted to show who is really in charge, not the fans consuming the music, but the industry itself. This is not the first time they've done this. Whenever they want a song to fall on the charts, they apply a new rule that applies to one artist, and then they forget about this rule for the following weeks until once again, an artist they don't want to be at the top is at the top. So they apply.
I'm sorry, I'm done. Pause. I just like to look at the numbers and shit. I be trying to understand it and whatnot. Because look, negative 44% decrease. How it dropped from 7. It dropped 7 spots. Like, chat, we really gotta like look at this and then like dissect the table. You know what I mean, bro? Like, boom, units. So a decent amount of units, bro. Peaked at number 1. Weeks on the chart 2. And look, bro, like so many weeks on the chart. This shit got on there for 2 weeks and they said, yeah, cut that out. Cut that out. They said, It's a sick game, bro. You really gotta look at this shit.
Of course, because the only explanation to delete 90% of a song's sales is for Luminate, which tracks these numbers, to track each payment by looking at IP addresses and credit card information. And that's illegal, and Billboard would never, of course. So why would the whole industry...
She said, yeah, y'all would never do that, right?
Out of their ways to prevent one artist from succeeding.
There's a problem because, bro, they got motion.
BTS's biggest advantage and disadvantage is that they are successful without the industry's support.
They got motion. It is what it is.
Built an environment where you can only win if you accept to play the industry's game. In other words, the industry chooses its winners from the very beginning and sabotages other players who find alternative ways to defeat others at their own game. I would say that the biggest artists who do this are BTS, and it's because of ARMY's power.
Cause they got motion, bro. When they see so many people are backing up one thing, and they're like, damn, like they controlling the shit. It's like it got out of our hands. You know what I mean? In the industry, like they're like, nah. We not about to let that slide. BTS has got so much motion, bro. So much fan support. The ARMY be going crazy for them. The industry is
BTS is not simply a one-hit artist. They are at the core of pop culture, and they did this without industry support. Not the K-pop industry support, not the Western industry support. BTS were able to get to the top of the music industry without the music industry making a profit out of them. That's why BTS are a problem. That's what the industry cannot stand. Just compare Psy's situation with BTS's situation. When Gangnam Style by Psy became globally popular, the music industry was not afraid of a Korean singer becoming popular in the West.
Hey man, that shit was going crazy. He was... What? Hold on, man. I might have to run that shit back.
Everyone assumed it was BTS's situation. When Gangnam Style by Psy became globally popular, the music industry was not afraid of a Korean singer becoming popular in the West because everyone assumed it was a one-time thing. But when BTS became globally popular, the story was different. The Western industry was first okay with them being a one-hit artist. They were fine with BTS being the weird phenomenon that people will grow out of after some time. But when they didn't disappear and they actually started defeating Western artists, the music industry got worried.
When I first heard something Korean had exploded in America, I got worried.
The entertainment industry is usually happy to celebrate international and independent artists and scream diversity as long as 1, it's a one-time thing, or 2, artists obey the industry's rules and give the industry some profit. The Oscars were fine celebrating Bong Joon-ho's movie because even though they don't profit from the movie's success, at least Bong Joon-ho is not an artist releasing multiple successful projects a year. Parasite was a one-time thing that indirectly could help his other movies from American production companies. The Emmys were happy giving Squid Games multiple awards because at least the show was being produced by Netflix and the actors singers were happy to accept offers from the Western industry. In other words, the Western industry got benefits from the success of a foreign series.
You see how they playing you see how the industry playing the games.
So it was fine to celebrate them. Everything Everywhere All at Once was highly celebrated by the industry, but at the end of the day, it's an American movie, American directors, American writers, and American production companies. In the end, the movie's success is the American industry's profit. But singers are different because they constantly release music and their success can become constant support from fans. So an artist's success can rely on the fans more than it relies on the industry itself. And that is not something the industry wants. This is why a song like Despacito, which was already the most popular song worldwide before the Justin Bieber feature, was not recognized at all by Billboard or any other entity from the American music industry. They only accepted the song as a global success when Justin Bieber and his American label were involved and making a profit out of it. This is why the Billboard music...
Yo, shout out to... Who made this video? Veracity Magazine. Shout out to her because, yo, she's finding some shit. And 2 + 2 is equaling 4. It's like... Cause, no, bro. She's finding some shit and it's all making sense.
They only accepted the song as a global success when Justin Bieber and his American label were involved and making a profit out of it. This is why the Billboard Music Awards were happy to invite Psy to their ceremony, but they never gave Gangnam Style, the biggest song of the year, a #1. Many factors prevented Psy from achieving this. To start, Psy never left his Korean company to fully sign with an American label, so his music never got proper industry support. Also, at the time, Billboard didn't count YouTube views as streams, making it obvious
4.7 bill?
how the charts didn't reflect what the public was actually listening to. Even to this day, and with many chart adjustments,
that Gangnam Style was going crazy though, man. That shit, that shit will define. Man, that was an era, bro. I missed that. Yo, take me back to that time for real.
The Billboard charts are just a reflection of the artists the industry wanted to succeed from the very beginning. Of course, there are exceptions like Gangnam Style, Old Town Road, and some organic TikTok hits. But how far they go and how far they'll keep being recognized depends on the artist's willingness to shake hands with industry people. And again, they don't care if you're a foreign artist, as long as they get to make a profit out of you. But if you don't comply with them, you will get your moment of fame and then be completely shut down from the music industry. Here's how they do it.
Man. It's nasty how they do them though, man. I hate that, bro, because that's such a good way to come up. Like, that's the way you want to come up, bro. Off the support of your supporters, off the support of the people that fuck with you, bro. You don't want to have to give that away to go industry, to go mainstream, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, let me. I did this shit on my own, bro. Well, I gotta give a chunk out of it. This my shit, chat. If you know, you know.
The industry endorses its own artists on streaming platforms like Spotify by applying multiple subtle methods. One way is by putting the artist's desire to succeed at the best spots of curated playlists. The biggest one is the Today's Top Hits playlist, which doesn't actually show today's top hits. That it's the ugly, colorless Top 50 playlist. Today's Top Hits is what Spotify wants to be the top hits. Millions of streams from the general public come from this playlist, so being a part of it, it's a vital part of a song's promotion. Spotify says that they decide which artists get to be at the top of the playlist or at the cover based on their intuition and expertise in music trends. But many find these arbitrary decisions suspicious, since Spotify loves giving these...
BTS versus Spotify? Damn. BTS got smoke with everybody, and I ain't gonna lie, they might be up. Hey, they got smoke with the industry and they fuck around and might win, man. I ain't gonna lie. If it's anyone that could, I feel like, take down the industry, man, I think it's BTS, bro. Yo, the army, y'all got it, man. Like, that's what, then that's really what it comes down to. You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. Like the supporters, like the army, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, the way y'all backing them, bro, is
special
crazy.
treatment
Like, that's
is
why they
certain
going toe to
artists
toe with them.
from certain
For real.
labels. To think that artists from certain powerful labels are paying their way to the cover
No
of
doubt.
this playlist may not be a crazy thing to think. Spotify also takes advantage of the automatic autoplay feature. When you stop listening to an album you like, they will immediately play you a song they want you to stream. More recently, Spotify updated their homepage to a TikTok-like feed that lets you scroll down endlessly with songs and music videos being automatically played. So while some artists get millions of streams added because of passive streams from curated playlists and the accidental streams from the autoplay feature, BTS get millions of streams deleted because fandom behavior of willingly listening to a song every day is considered bot behavior. So if you compare BTS's unfiltered streams with their filter streams, you will find out that they are the ones with the highest rate of filter streams. Their streams get deleted more than any other artist. There are even days when their streams are cut in half. But Spotify is not the only platform doing this.
YouTube? Oh man, YouTube, y'all got smoke with BTS? What? Why y'all got smoke with them?
Some of BTS's biggest waves of new fans came from YouTube. Their music videos get so many views that BTS started breaking every YouTube record imaginable, time and time again. So every time BTS broke a record, YouTube changed their algorithm to find ways to delete what they say are inorganic views. But it's pretty clear that their algorithms never worked properly. That's why they keep changing it every time BTS gets a new record. So just to talk about the latest YouTube algorithm change, I'm going to talk about the most successful music videos from a Korean act so far this year. According to YouTube, it's this video. But according to the massive wave of new BTS fans you can find on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube itself, it's on the street.
Oh no, was my shit in there?
J-Hope of being found on Twitter, TikTok.
Chat, did we make it? Nah, we ain't make it. Yo, the disrespect. Nah, I know I'm still so I was on streaming, man. But I definitely watched this shit, man. My shit could have been on there. And my thumbnail was fire. Hold on, my thumbnail was fire. Chat, we not fucking with my hold on. Hold on, wait. I had a fire BTS thumbnail and they didn't want to use that? What? What, chat? That's a W thumbnail. W-ass thumbnail. That could have made the cut. That could have made the cut. Let's keep it a buck. It's whatever though. I ain't gonna say too much on it.
It's on the Street by J-Hope of BTS featuring J. Cole and Like Crazy by Jimin of BTS. But both of these videos get millions of views deleted every day. It's common for YouTube to do this in the first 24 hours with every music video, since it's the day they get the most views. As days pass, fans stop mass streaming and YouTube stops deleting views. But this is BTS, so YouTube is still deleting their music video views today, weeks after they were released. You may still think that YouTube is just deleting fake views, but it's simply impossible for a random Jimin interview to get more views in its first.
Jimin Like Crazy, 1.7, 8.7 mil. Exactly. Look exactly how fast even Jimin's interview is gaining views from Jimmy Fallon's show. A whole music video views moving this slow for BTS is abnormal. This is him on the Jimmy Kimmel joint, it look like. Jimmy Kimmel Like Crazy.
First hours than an official and anticipated Jimin music video. It's not crazy to believe that YouTube disproportionately deletes views on BTS's music videos specifically. Let's be logical for a second. These K-pop acts are not bigger than BTS, and that's okay. But it's not okay for BTS to get their views deleted every hour, while these other microscopical songs get views added because people are forced to stream their music videos as YouTube ads. On the other hand, because of these two videos, BTS recently received one of its biggest waves of new fans, probably the biggest since 2021. Yet YouTube wants us to believe that these are
Chat, am I that small of a streamer? Am I that small of a streamer for real? Nah, I'm getting humbled. I'm getting egoed bad.
Two videos,
I'm getting humbled
BTS
bad. It's all
recently
good.
received one of its biggest waves of new fans, probably the biggest since 2021. Yet
I'm getting
YouTube
humbled bad. I'm
wants
getting
us to
egoed
believe
bad.
that these are the real numbers.
Global takeover group BTS in the studio.
Oh no, wait, no, in their defense, 10 months ago, man, I could have made it, man.
There they are.
Probably.
I think this video came up before I was reacting to BTS. Let me get off that. Let me get off that.
The most fraudulent practice in the music industry.
This video came
is
up before.
giving
It came up
radio
before. It's older.
importance. At least with streaming platforms, there is this sense of autonomy. Streaming platforms may choose the artists they want to be at the top. They may recommend you their songs and music videos time and time again. They may even steal a stream from you because of their autoplay features and paid ads. But at
That's
least
terrible,
there
man.
are ways to fight this.
How is this legal? How are the industry getting away with this? Like, they gotta be in cahoots with the government or some shit, bro. Like, how can they just blatantly change their shit up and like nobody just shit? What? Why is that a thing?
Armies may not get BTS ads and recommendations, but they can look for the songs and videos themselves.
Anyone in the comments, let me know. Like, is that really legal? Like,
Armies may not get all of their streams content, but at least the industry recognizes about half of them. But what has no solution except to pay is radio. Radio mysteriously chooses certain songs to get played and stays with those, giving them millions of radio spins and points to music charts that will give them a number one. But here you have Jimmy of BTS, who has a number one song and millions of radio play requests
Let them
by
boys
fans,
eat.
and still receives 0 points from radio. And this is not even
oh hell nah, nigga. In the radios where all these super duper quadruple platinum songs go platinum from, it's because of radio.
streaming of BTS, who
Like,
has
if
a
these-
number one song and millions of radio play requests by fans, and still receives 0.
Like, if these niggas got radio play, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, they would be doing, I don't know if I want to say it, but they would be doing some crazy numbers. They could be doing some Michael Jackson numbers, man. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, I had to say it, bro. The way the movies they're putting out, the motion they got, if they got love from the radio and the industry, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Points from radio. And this is not even a crazy foreign song that the American general public may reject. This is a mainstream yet nicely produced pop song in English. But this is just reality. It was not in the industry's plans or in their best interest to make like crazy popular. So when it happened, they once again pretended like BTS doesn't exist and continue sabotaging their songs. Life Goes On was another radio-friendly song by BTS that got a number one on the Hot 100, but they received a total of 6 spins on US radio. That's 0 points for music charts. Dynamite and Butter were number one songs in English by BTS that were played on the radio to an extent, but the number of spins were not enough to maintain their number one position. They were only able to stay on the top of the charts because people were streaming and buying their songs. That is the main difference with BTS's songs and the industry songs. If you
Am I gonna lie, that Palm Angel shirt? Chat, who is
their
this?
songs, that is the main difference with BTS.
I don't know who this is, but that Palm Angel shirt is so tough. Like, y'all, BTS be having this shit. Like, this Palm Angel shirt is
If
so
you
tough.
take the millions of radio spins from the majority of the industry's promoted songs, they wouldn't only have bigger falls than BTS. They would
Look
simply
at the radio
not be in the
spin.
chart.
Oh my goodness! Look at this! Oh, are you serious? BTS is getting blackballed. BTS is getting blackballed
their
bad.
success stories from the very beginning. Mass radio play makes a song debut look more successful than what it actually is, and therefore
Fast.
it misleads and attracts the general public.
Did I not say that, chat? The radio is where all these super duper quadruple platinum songs, super mainstream songs, this is where they got all their spins from.
If this doesn't work and the general public still rejects the song, the industry doesn't give up. Mass radio play makes an unsuccessful song stay in the charts with minimal sales and streams from real people. While this happens, songs like Jimin's, which literally got a number one and millions of people streaming and buying, will still not receive any radio spins. Radio doesn't care about how radio-friendly the song is. They don't care about the millions of faithful listeners they will get if they play BTS music. They don't care about the most requested songs. The industry's plans are the industry's plans.
That is sickening to hear. Don't that shit make your stomach hurt, Chad?
All their life.
Don't that shit make your stomach hurt? Like imagine you going to work, right? And you trying to work up, get a promotion, get a raise, yada yada. You and there's someone else you kind of competing with. You busting their ass. You there before they are. You putting in more work than they are. You think of the, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody in the office fuck with you. They like, yo, you got it, bro. You need that raise. You should be, you know what I'm saying? They should give you that raise. And then, like the boss, like the higher ups, they like the person who asked you busting. They like, I know we got. Let's say we're Exhibit A, and then we got Exhibit B. Exhibit B, the person who asked me busting. They're like, I know we got Exhibit A, but Exhibit B, we're wanting him to be that person. We're wanting them to be that person that step into the role. You know what I mean? And you still busting their ass. Boom, you doing presentations, you whatever, helping the company make money, you doing all this and that and the third. And person B, they just found bro off Indeed. He ain't got no kind of experience, but they just want bro to, you know what I'm saying, be in a position. They just want bro to, he ain't never, this is the first time in the industry. They like, fuck it, we want him to be the leader. And like, in a way, bro, that's kind of what it is. That's kind of what's happening, bro. Like, that's kind of what's, that's the part. That's kind of crazy. You gotta like really look at that and like translate it into something to where you can understand it for real like that.
The reason why many talk about the industry as a whole is because all of these music entities are interconnected one way or another. Artists and their labels know that being on the Billboard charts gives the illusion that the general public is listening to a song. And to get a #1 song on this chart, you need streams, sales, and radio play. So music labels, allegedly, pay for all of these radio play, fraudulent streams, and media play because they can be an investment for future real sales and streams. This can be
Chat, we knew this though already, right? Please tell me we knew this.
An investment for real popularity and real listeners. If all of these investments fail to convince the general public and the label is bold enough, they will continue paying for these tactics to stay on the charts while no real people are streaming or buying the song. These failed industry promoted songs that no one is listening to will then be nominated for Grammys with the excuse that they care about quality and not popularity. These Grammys will then elevate the artist and the music label's reputation, and then they will get more money invested in them. This money will then be used to buy media play, radio play, streams, and the circle continues. If a massively promoted song or album is successful, the artist may get their investment money back, as well as the obvious Grammys. This will give the artist the most important factor to make money: reputation. Allegedly, music labels pay way more money to streaming platforms.
That's all you need to see, man. That's all you need to see.
For promotion than they receive from streams. The money paid for radio spins can go from thousands of dollars to multi-million-dollar settlements. And getting this investment back as sales is not as common because buying music is not a popular enough practice amongst the general public. Musicians rarely make profit from their music. They earn money from advances, merchandise, royalties, licensing fees, and concerts. That's why that #1 is so important. That's why many would rather not make any profits now and get a Grammy later. It's like being influencers. Their actual content may not make a lot of profit, but the reputation and popularity of their name can get them fashion deals, commercials, and a time slot in a music festival. These are
that's
only
crazy. That's I love the way she's breaking down the video and explaining things. Like, it makes so much sense, bro. It's just so dead ass right. Hold on, let's bring that back a little bit. Like, that is so facts. I didn't like this.
That's why that #1 is so important. That's why many would rather not make any profits now and get a Grammy later. It's like being influencers. Their actual content may not make a lot of profit, but the reputation and popularity of their name can get them fashion deals, commercials, and a time slot in a music festival. These are only examples, of course. There are many variables and outcomes. Sometimes artists invest in radio play and end up making a lot more money from sales or concerts. Sometimes an artist has a good relationship with the industry for years, and then they stop shaking hands with industry people and they receive 0 Grammy nominations for an extremely popular, critically acclaimed album. When it
The Weeknd, man, the Grammys did The Weeknd so wrong, bro. The Weeknd was playing their game, man. Then he was like, all right, whatever, I'm done. And they just said, fuck him, bro. That's why I don't watch the Grammys, man. I don't take shit from the Grammys. I don't take... If we still taking the Grammys seriously, bro, we need to really reevaluate a few things, you know what I mean? The Grammys is a popularity contest of who in cahoots with the industry. Ooh, excuse me. That's really what the Grammys come down to. It's like, all right, you in the industry? Boom, check A. How cool are you with the industry? Boom, check B. How popular are you with the industry? Boom, check 3. Then they kind of go from there.
Comes to BTS, the Western industry's main interest is ratings and social media engagement because that is direct money for the Western industry. BTS's 5 Grammy nominations are historic for a number of reasons, but their lack of wins show the obvious message the Grammys are trying to send them. You can't be invited so we have the ratings, but you are not our friends, so you won't win. In the end, the industry has the first and last say. And this doesn't only happen in the Western music industry. You won't believe how much the South Korean music industry tries to sabotage the only artists capable of bringing billions of dollars to their economy. Again, this is because BTS are not part of their elite. The 3 major music labels in South Korea control the entertainment industry. They have enough power to blacklist artists from independent labels like BTS and make the media downplay their achievements. There isn't a common practice of deleting sales like in American music charts, but what they would do is freeze the charts and then apologize for a technical error, so millions of BTS sales are not counted once again. This is how the different music entities inside each music industry are interconnected. They need one another to function. Sometimes they are one and the same. If you thought Billboard and Rolling Stone were at some point competing for who has the best charts, think about how they are both owned by Banks Media Corporation, which also owns Variety, Deadline, The Hollywood Reporter, and an interest in music business worldwide. So if BTS is still the biggest group in the world, but they don't have a good relationship with the music industry, here you will have Guess Who, Billboard, Rolling Stone, Variety, and The Hollywood Reporter making a profit out of BTS by selling exclusive photo shoots while at the same time writing negative articles undermining their success. This person said something interesting. Billboard is nothing but an ad-selling business, the literal definition of a billboard. So why are you surprised the artists Billboard promoted since day one end up succeeding in the Billboard charts?
Sure
it's looking fishy. It's looking really fishy.
Like I said, there are not many artists that make money from their music, but music sales are still an important factor to get a #1 song or album, so they will digitally sell their songs for cents and their albums for only a couple of dollars. This makes a lot of points for charts, but not so much money for the artist. They will also do the classic bundle album sales by selling concert tickets and different kinds of merch like t-shirts, socks, underwear, cups, lollipops, energy drinks, and even condoms, along with a copy of their album. Charts will then count these merch sales as album sales. However, BTS's main strategy to get their
let's run that back. I didn't even know they was making energy drinks
by selling
and shit.
concert tickets and different kinds of merch like t-shirts, socks, underwear.
Whose merch is that? Dongs and shit? Nigga, what? Underwear? Yo, whose merch is this?
Cups,
The Weeknd,
lollipops, energy drinks.
Fatherless, May 17th. Hey, that's the day before my birthday. May 18th is GOAT Day. He should have dropped that on the 18th. This shit is sales doing it through the roof.
And even condoms, along with a copy of their album. Charts will then count these merch sales as album sales. However, BTS's main strategy to get their #1 albums and songs is to focus on music sales, real sales. BTS has never bundled their albums with any kind of merchandise or concert tickets. Their biggest sin, which the industry loves to point out, is the fact that they release a maximum of 4 versions of an album, but these were only special occasions. The norm for BTS is to release 2 versions of an album, something completely harmless if you compare it to the insane sales tactics by other music labels. Fans being encouraged to buy 2 or 4 versions of the same album because they come with a unique photo card is nothing compared to K-pop singers releasing 7 or 13 versions of the same album. BTS's 2 or 4 versions of an album don't have the purpose to maximize album sales, or they would be way cheaper. BTS's album versions are intended to actually make money, and their number of versions usually has something to do with the album's concept. If they think one version of an album is enough to capture the album's concept, then they will release only one version. If the album's concept works better in 2 opposite works, then they release 2 versions. It's as simple as that. Another common practice to maximize sales is to release remixes of a song. All of these remixes, sales, and streams will be combined and help the main song climb the music charts. BTS very occasionally releases multiple remixes of a song, and ARMYs buy these remixes to help BTS stay on the charts, since they receive literally 0 points from radio and their stream.
Look at the sales! Look at the sales compare. Hold on, wait. I haven't been comparing like everything. Bro, look at the sales compared, like, just like 2%, 3%, 1%, 1%. The highest song is 3%, and these niggas are at 66%. Bro, 1%, 3%, 66%. Chat, be honest here. Come on now, bro. We see the games.
Or cut in half. But while BTS is being criticized by the industry for this remix tactic, other artists are celebrated
see the games, man. 4K.
Smart and iconic for doing exactly the same.
General public is better than the fan base lie.
The industry and multiple fandoms think they are doing something by accusing ARMYs of mass buying BTS albums and songs, without realizing that by doing so, they are admitting that the quote-unquote organic hits from the charts are there with industry support and not fandom support. The industry and multiple fandoms criticize and laugh at BTS for not having radio points, when they have no control over that. They will have to pay for that, just like every other artist is doing. The industry and multiple fandoms
yeah, user 7277, hello in the chat. How you doing? What's the word? What's the word?
Doing is balance the
What's the word? What's the word, man? How we coming? Right now we're reacting to some BTS, yo. Oh, why the music industry is terrified of BTS? That's how we doing, man. We living Saturday evening vibes. We chilling. How you doing? Do you take video requests? I do, but today's slot is kind of booked. What you got? Throw it in the chat, and we might be able to throw it on the slot, yo.
For treatment by the industry.
Right on for the follow. If you follow, my noties are off. I don't know why they're off, but if you follow, we appreciate it. You know.
Is not willing to pay.
But also, if you are sending video requests, I need the name and I need the title too.
For radio, which is illegal, or pay for playlisting in streaming platforms, then ARMYs will buy every copy of BTS music available. BTS depends on their fandom and their fandom only. That's what terrifies the industry. BTS are able to stay on the charts while actually making money from their music. That money goes to the BTS members and their Korean label, while the Western music industry receives nothing.
What's that video?
BTS has with an American label benefits BTS more than even
the title in the chat. I'm gonna check it out.
So the label prioritizes their actual signed artists and dismisses BTS. That's what makes the industry mad. That's why the industry has ridiculed them so much that fandoms have convinced themselves that BTS are the corrupt ones instead of being the against all odds winners in a corrupt industry. And this is beyond the industry being petty. Other fandoms are convinced that
Zeka, Teresa and beatbox battles. If you like beatbox, okay. A little beatbox. I haven't heard beatbox in a little minute. I used to be able to do a little. I used to do a little something. A little something back in my day.
General public support is better than fandom support, because that is, according to the industry, organic success. But as you can see, there is nothing organic about these tactics. There is nothing organic about an industry choosing its own success stories and sabotaging the ones overcoming their unfair obstacles. What is organic is having a fan base of real people actually buying and streaming the music. You can see these millions of real people in sold-out stadium tours, something that the majority of the #1 artists
Hold on, wait. I kind of want to check out that beatboxing video.
and quote-unquote
I'm not gonna lie.
sellers cannot.
I'm gonna lie. I might not have time today
The
though, but I definitely
trick
check out that
into
beatboxing
streaming
video.
a song. They may follow a music trend on TikTok, but they are not always willing to buy expensive concert tickets.
Yo, late to the show. What's the word, gang? We got Nas in the chat. What's the word? 20.
charts. The general public moves
Saturday evening vibes with it, you feel me?
Is able to make an album
shock
or
stream
song
action.
successful without the artist paying for industry support. Real organic success is when an artist transforms the general public into fans, and that's what BTS does with every release.
What's the word,
fandom's
Nas?
numbers only go up. This is
word,
clearly
Twin?
reflected in the percentage of fans who consider themselves only ARMY. The majority of BTS fans are not K-pop fans. The majority of BTS fans are part of the general public. And this is easily understandable when you look at the fandom's
Damn, we
waves
bigger
of
than the
new
genre.
fans and realize that they have nothing to do with K-pop and everything to do with BTS's performance. So why would an artist prefer the
Them niggas bigger
momentary
than the
passive
genre, that
support
is
from the general
crazy.
public when they could have the constant active support from a fandom? Why would artists prefer a theater or arena concert with people who only know their one or two TikTok hits instead of a sold-out stadium with people who know all of their songs? Why is constantly convincing the general public
Damn,
to be
look
your
at that
fan
stadium,
not
bro.
organic success?
The stadium was insane.
I think it's very hypocritical for fandoms to cry about how the charts have no meaning anymore every time BTS gets a #1. Yet they love celebrating the #1s from other artists who got there with weird tactics, to say the least. If now
Tough, you feel me, bro? You know how we coming, man. The stadium is huge. Yeah, you feel me? That is crazy. Like, bro, it's a group of them, but they selling out like football. When I say football, I mean like soccer, like overseas soccer arenas. You know what I mean? Like that's what that shit look like. Like they selling
anyone
that
can
out.
fool the charts, and
Packed
what BTS
house.
is doing is so easy, then why aren't more
And we got niggas in the UK or we got niggas in the US, man, who can't even, you know what I'm saying, build a decent tour, bro. They're mostly girls, I'm guessing. BTS, so their fans or supporters, I don't want to call them. It ranges, man. It's a huge range. Girls, guys, grandmas, granddads, little kid, bro. If you go through any of like the BTS comments or any like on mine, like go through the comments, bro, they be like 54-year-old ARMY or whatever, or you know what I mean? It's just the range. They got a crazy range.
artists getting #1s only with sales?
tough.
Why are the charts irrelevant only when BTS?
That's how we about to be over here.
succeeds in
That's how we about to be over here with TMG. TMG, we gonna be big. You know what I'm saying? We gonna just give it some time. Just give it some time. TMG, we gonna be lit.
And don't get me
We're gonna
wrong,
be lit,
the
just know.
charts are obviously corrupt. The
Shit, we lit now, but you know what I mean.
obvious message they try to send every time BTS gets a #1 shows how aware they are of their corruption. The obvious humiliation from the industry's actions
It's going up, no bad. Just wait on it.
and media articles show how the industry doesn't care at all about their little mafia getting exposed. They don't care because they know that the general public will keep falling for their tactics. The general public will still believe that a song they don't even like is organically successful because they've listened to it on the radio hundreds of times. The general
your
public
stream, man.
will
Keep
still
going.
believe that
Appreciate
the
you.
accidental monthly stream in Spotify
Nah, I appreciate it.
doesn't count.
Facts, man. Nah, real shit. Yo, copy that for user 7277 in the chat, man. Copy that for user 7277 in the chat, man. Appreciate you coming through. Like I said, my Twitch notice, I don't know what's going on with them. So if you followed, it didn't ring through. I apologize, but I want to copy it up. For real. Welcome to TMG. TMG solidified, the latest community out here, man. We going up, we doing big things. Look, if you're about to dip off, this right here is the channel, yo. We post all our clips from streams onto here. We got TikTok, main YouTube, Twitter. Follow, stay connected. You know what I'm saying? We do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Better than all the girls who do nothing to show their bodies. Appreciate you. Hey, man, we not on that shit. Tell them to take that shit off Twitch, man. That shit is no talent. That is so dissatisfying. Like, that shit need to go, bro. Over here, yo. Come on, man. Tell them to take because I could really rant on that shit, but I'm gonna keep it civil. But yeah, go ahead, fuck with the kid, man. Fuck with the TikTok. We're doing big things. This is the plug TikTok. Clips from the live streams go on here. This right here is the backup channel. We post all our reactions, all our streams and shit. Like I said, we get into a little bit of reaction, and we do this Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Appreciate you, twin. Let's get back into the video.
Fandoms will still believe that what's best for their favorite artist is the industry and the general public support, rather than their own fandom buying the music and concert tickets. But every time ARMY helps BTS succeed in the same music industries that sabotage them, they prove a point. And no matter what the industry does, BTS will make money with no American music label in between, and not shaking hands with industry people. No matter what the industry
keep going
does,
up,
BTS
regardless.
will continue having the fandom support others fail to conquer.
I think BTS is the only group. I think BTS is the only group of people that can really truly beat the industry. Like really truly like toe for toe, whack whack. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they the only ones that can truly go toe for toe with these niggas, man. Like the support they got, all the love they getting. Like, it really don't matter. Like, it's so crazy. Like, they're bigger than the K-pop genre. They're bigger than their own genre that they're in. Yeah, I agree. You know what I mean? It's like facts from what we done seen from early streams. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're the only ones that can be like, yo, industry, fuck off. We gonna keep doing our thing, bro. And I like I said, bro, I think they're the only ones that can really go toe for toe. Like, it's just too many of them. It's just truly too many of them, bro. The BTS fan base, the ARMY, y'all run deep, man. I'll give this video a like. It was a W video. That one was a requested one. I thought that was a good watch. That was definitely a good little watch, man. Just because I know how the industry shit work. I be doing my research on the music streaming and shit. Like, I know how this shit go. And everything she was saying was aligning up so, like, perfectly. And it all makes sense. And it all makes sense. It's so crazy, bro. So crazy. But, chat, I think we about to switch gears.